คลิปนี้แม่บ้านสิว่าภาษาอังกฤษเนาะจ้ะเพราะว่าอยากมีคนเรียนเฮ็ดอันนี้เนาะ Hello everyone, I'm making stir-fried bitter melons. I recommend it to use ground pork is the best. Here's about 1 pound. I chopped about 4 cloves of garlic. I heat the wok, add vegetable oil, and then put my chopped garlic in there. When it's lightly yellow, I add the ground pork. I season it with 1/2 teaspoon salt, about 1 teaspoon sugar, and I'm gonna let it dry out. So I'm slicing the bitter melon like this. The way to do this, I'll show you in just a minute. You got a whole bitter melon like this. I wash them. And then you trim off the edges, both ends, and then you cut in the middle. Cut this way. Cut that way, and you're just gonna scrape off the seedings and the sponges from the melon like this. Scrape this off with the spoons. Just like that. My husband loved this. It's pretty good for you. Actually, it helps cure diabetes. And then I'm just gonna slice them like this. You don't want it too thick, just like that. About 1 or 2 centimeters, maybe 2 centimeters. Just like that. See that? Just like that. Okay. You're gonna see the next clip. Okay. I kind of lower the heat while I'm trying to finish slicing up my bitter melon. So when the oil's kind of dried out, the meat's starting to get yellow and cooked, you're going to add your sliced bitter melon. We're going to cook until the melon is soft, so probably I would say another 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to add a little more oil because it's kind of dried. I would recommend use only vegetable oil for any Chinese stir fry because the olive oil will not do the job as well. It doesn't taste as good. In here I'm adding about 1.5 tablespoon of oyster sauce. Again, 1.5 teaspoon of oyster sauce. And I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce. Where is my soy sauce? I used, let me see, Healthy Boy brand thin soy sauce. About 1 tablespoon as well. When this all cooked, I'm going to add a little water and crack like 2 eggs in here because you want a little bit soft. This is my mom's recipe and I like it this way. Some people just make it dry like this and make their eggs kind of like crumbled. But I'm adding more water to it and then with the eggs, so it's kind of like a little eggy sauce. It's really yummy. Stay tuned. Okay, let's see if I can crack the eggs with one hand. So now we're gonna add some eggs. One, I can. I actually can do it with one hand. Ooh, there's some shells there. So I have 2 eggs. Sorry, one hand I'm holding the camera. มือหนึ่งจับกล้อง มือหนึ่งทำอาหารนะ Okay, now we're gonna stir. I guess it didn't record, I'm sorry. So I add water, I add the eggs, and I add water in here. I add 3 eggs, let that cook a little, and then I add about a 1/4 cup of water. And then I add black peppers and another tablespoon of oyster sauce. It is done. Or you can add a little more water to it and add add eggs to it to make it look like lobster egg sauce. Guys, if you like the stir fries a little more watery, more sauce to it, just add more water and crack some eggs to it. It can be a little watery or dry depending how you like it. Usually mine's a little more watery and I add more eggs to this. So I think this is okay to me. Usually it's a little more saucy than this, but this will do. Okay, enjoy your bitter melon stir fried.